Hello and welcome to a special Christmas Eve/Christmas Day episode on HOI4. Sorry for not posting for a little bit, just over a week at this point. Just to get you guys up to speed on what's going to be happening soon on the channel. Videos will now be on Fridays. And that's one video a week. Every Friday, a video will come out. Shout outs a lot. It'll all be in the Friday episode, which will be, whatever series we're working on at the point, or independent videos, whatever. And obviously, you'll have videos like these, which will be sort of special one-off videos for things like Christmas, Easter, New Year's Eve, whatever else it could be. That will get commemorated by little special fun nonsense episodes, effectively. Also, haven't filmed because I've been ill. Don't know if I said that already. Probably have. Yeah. But yeah, it ain't been great, I'll be honest. Still not fully better, but I'm good enough that I can actually film, and I feel confident enough to do that without, sneezing and coughing every 5 seconds, which obviously would not be great, but that is obviously good. Also, I found a new way of recording the audio for this, so I can actually have a drink while I'm recording. It's just a nice drink of mango, just to make sure that I don't cough every 5 minutes. Now, if you do like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when you do subscribe, so you never miss another upload from the channel when we do post one of these lovely special videos, or when we do post one of the normal regular uploads that will be on Fridays. And that will continue from now on. That's the schedule this channel is going to have, is every Friday a video will upload. So just so you guys have filled in a little bit more. Soviet Union episode 3 will be filming tomorrow. I expect to film it, and I expect it to be out on Friday this week. I'm also going to try and shrink it down a bit, because the last one was 40 minutes and I'm not having that anymore. The 40-minute length videos I'm done with. That's over. It's going to drop down to 20 to 30 minutes now in sort of length. I'm going to try and look to sort of push it down to 30 minutes, maybe 32 minutes for now, and then maybe in the future 20-25 minutes will be the sort of length that the videos will be at. But that's just a little update on that matter for you guys. And obviously I promised some collaborations, and I have been maybe planning them in the background. That's for a different matter. Anyway, today's video, which I haven't actually discussed what I'm doing yet, which would be useful, is going to be on Jan Mayen. Yeah, polar bears, Christmas, seemed like it would fit in perfectly. It's the most Christmassy thing of HOI4. Hopefully this game should load a bit quicker today, as I have really fast internet now. We literally got it finished upgrading today, like an hour or two ago, because obviously I have Virgin Media internet, so a technician came out and helped it. So, oh my goodness, that was quick. Yeah, you can see it's quick. It's quicker than it normally was. But yeah, internet person came out, fixed it all, put boosters in and stuff, and we're back up and running better than ever. So obviously I've done some work off camera, creating the state, giving it an army, giving it a little bit of a navy, all of that fun stuff. Now the idea for this is we're just going to muck around, go to war with whoever we want, and not really care about how the game's supposed to be played. So yeah, anyone who likes realism and the game to be played the way it's supposed to be played, this might not be the video for you. Now, anyone who wants to play Jan Mayen in the future and wants to actually do it the proper way you're supposed to, you are supposed to do it as Poland, which doesn't make any sense for me at the current second, but makes sense as well. You're supposed to get the bear in charge as Poland, the bearer of artillery, that's not my joke, that's Hearts of Iron 4's joke. And then you take over Jan Mayen, and you can get the polar bear in charge, which, by the way, I will show you guys the polar bear here. As you can see, he's the Grand Admiral Jan Mayen. So there he is. A bit of a fun one, that one. I've always enjoyed the nation of Jan Mayen. I think it's quite funny. So we're probably going to need a couple of console commands to make sure that we can have a bit of fun here. So one of the console commands, very key this one, is allowing us to do whatever we feel like we want to do. Turns out there's going to be about 20 people knocking at the door during this, which is fine. Because I know it probably won't pick up on audio. So that should be okay. Well, unless someone knocks really hard on the door, then it will. But yeah, so we will have a look here to see whether we can go to war with Iceland, because I'm bored. And I have been on Hearts of Iron 4 quite a bit more recently. Boredom, particularly. Because I just wanted to get back in the game, seeing as I have been ill and away from, well, I was away for 2 weeks, because I couldn't upload the video, and I was trying to work on that, Soviet Union episode 2, so I sort of took a break from the game a bit, and previously I was sort of only on the game for filming, and then we just log off, so, you know, not great, but I feel like with the new system, I can play the game a bit more personally, and have a bit more personal time on it, hence building my skills again, and building love of the game again, because obviously that's important to have when you're playing a game, whatever. So yeah, gonna have a drink here, because need it. Right, so we're going to take all our troops here and send them into Iceland, because I'm physically bored. Yeah, I've been playing Hearts of Iron 4 a lot more, so I'm sort of playing a little bit more of these crazy little games and whatever else that wouldn't make sense for normal people. I say normal people, alright? I say it very broadly. I would say I'm not a normal person, because the amount of time I've spent on this game, which by the way is over 5,000 hours, I'm sure that has shocked some people. But yeah, I quite like this game. I play it a lot. Speaking of liking this game, yesterday, I'm not even joking, I bought my friend Hearts of Iron 4, who I played multiplayer with when he had a trial version of it. I decided I was going to buy him the actual game in proper. So if anyone wants some multiplayer games with me and him, drop it in the comments down below. If you also want to see him create a channel to do Hearts of Iron 4 games on, let me know in the comments and I'll force him to make one. But yeah, that would be quite nice to have multiplayer games, and then we can act like Bakoran or something and do crazy things. Which, by the way, I need to watch Bakoran again. Just mentioning random big Hearts of Iron 4 YouTubers, just because I feel like at this point is where I believe we've gone to. Anyway, let's have a little look here at taking out Iceland. Right. We should hopefully have Iceland here soon. This video will probably be about half an hour. I don't think I'll be making it any longer than that, otherwise I think I might crash my Apple MacBook, which is the thing I'm editing on at the minute. Well, I say at the minute, technically, if this video has gone out, I will have edited on it, but obviously I'm recording at the minute of saying these things, so not currently editing. Right, so Iceland is now a part of Jan Mayen in full. Well, I say in full, we still have to do a bit of work, but I don't know if we're at war with Denmark here, but we're about to find out. I say we're about to find out. There's not actually any major cities on Greenland, so we're not going to figure that out. We apparently have no access there, which makes me feel we're not at war with Denmark. Which we are at war with. I don't even know anymore. Like, why do I even ask questions? Is the sort of thing I'm getting to. If any of you are noticing that the video might be a sort of different sort of tempo and pace, I'm sort of trialing out a bit more of the, like, me just having fun, not really caring about all the, like, professional YouTube algorithm stuff. Just having a fun little video for no apparent reason. Except fun. But yeah. I feel like moving forward, I want the videos to be a bit more, you know, me just having fun playing games rather than me trying to make this channel all sort of professional, you know, super well played stuff. It just needs to be more chill, is my sort of takeaway from it. And by that I mean we need to do less supply and more war, which tends to go badly. So that's fun. Because generally you need supply when you're going into war to make sure your troops advance at a good rate. Which obviously I'm avoiding at the minute for whatever unknown reason. Which hopefully we can, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Hopefully we can fix that soon. But obviously things we're advancing into, you know, Greenland at the minute, we're not going to get much supply for that sort of sense. But my sort of ideas here are obviously take Iceland, take Greenland, and probably take all of Denmark if I'm being honest. And then we'll probably push into Norway, take them as well, officially make ourselves an empire, and then maybe we see ourselves taking out a Great Britain or an Ireland or Sweden, Finland, Soviet Union, who knows. We could go to any sort of length. I mean, we're not going to fit all of that into one video, I'm going to be honest. But, you know, this is just about fun Christmas special episodes of just doing a gameplay as Jan Mayen, because simply why not? I mean simply why not? Like, there is no reason to be doing this other than it's Christmas and I'm bored. But, you know, what do you do on Christmas when you're bored? You play HOI4 as Jan Mayen, because that's fun. I think I need to do other things in my life than just play HOI4 all the time. Probably. But, you know, it'll be fine. Probably should oil my chair is one of the things I should do. It's been irritating me for the past week and a bit, where anytime I move, like, I lean sideways on it, you know, which sounds sort of dangerous, but anytime I, like, lean left or lean right, just even like a little bit, it just creaks, which is so annoying. And I lean forward and lean backwards, it just creaks even louder. It's just like, can it not? So I might have to get a new chair soon. So that's fun. I mean, it's falling apart anyway, so, you know, no harm in it being replaced. So we'll have a look at that in the future. For now, we would like an empire. And by we would like an empire, I mean an empire around about now would be quite nice, if possible. We'll see if it's possible here in a second. I mean, we've already technically taken Iceland, which is about four times our size. Yes, I said 4 times twice. It's 4 times our size. You could probably fit about 20 Jan Mayens in the space of Iceland and about 1,000 in the space of Greenland. Like, honestly, Jan Mayen is such a small nation to start off with, but taking all this territory is just sizing up our empire massively. That it's just like our empire is going to become so big so quickly here, because we're literally just going and taking like territory like Greenland that literally has 0 troops on it, and we're just taking it basically for 3, but it maximizes our like land by humongous amounts. So yeah, we're effectively taking the easy but very, very gigantic way out of it, fighting troops of Denmark, which obviously will have to fight, Danish troops, but the longer we can keep from not fighting Danish troops, the longer we can keep an army. I reckon it's the best option for now. But yeah, we are humongous. We should probably go back our convoys up here, so we'll just go and casually send our troops to the Faroe Islands here. Just because why simply not? The answer is I don't know why you're not, but let's just do it. So we'll go and fight them in the Faroe Islands here. We should still be deploying units in the background, I would hope. There you go, that is the Faroe Islands, officially part of Jan Mayen. There is a point where this feels excessive. Turns out we haven't yet reached that point. Don't know how we haven't, but guess we're still going. Can we even form like an empire or anything? Or is it just not at all possible? Meh. I thought they would add like a thing where you could form like the North Sea Empire or something like that, which would be really funny. Or like they could have, what Paradox should do? They should add like an Easter egg where like you could secretly, like on a secret level, release Jan Mayen and then form like this global empire, or just like form like an empire around Jan Mayen of just islands, just for the sake of pure fun, because like why not? I mean, there's other nations that have got things that you sort of question whether they should have, like the East India Company for the British Raj. Like, why are they able to buy up everything? It just seems slightly excessive. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, Paradox, it's absolutely fun to do. Don't remove it. But if you wanted to add something to Jan Mayen, like a focus tree and some fun having abilities, that wouldn't be opposed, for just a fun little video. But yeah, there's definitely some fun to be had that currently is not available to be had. There really should be. Also, I've probably said this before, but Paradox, please add a focus tree to Ireland. It needs one. It was very important in World War II, or could have been at least, that I feel it deserves one, to be fair. I mean, Jan Mayen was important in World War II to some degree. I mean, I'm not going to say it was fighting, on mainland Europe. Like, that's just not what I'm saying. But anyone who does play HOI4, go check out Jan Mayen and the Paradox Wiki. They had a part to play in the battle, so a sort of battle contest thing. They had their moment in the spotlight. I say spotlight, I mean, they had a moment of telling the Germans that they couldn't enter, and the British Royal Navy backing them up fully, which is quite a nice story to hear, that they decided they would hold for freedom and democracy, which they did very well, apparently. But yeah, the more you know about nations, the more you find out these little quirky facts that are quite actually fun and enjoyable, which obviously are quite nice to know. But hopefully we'll have Denmark here. Denmark should go a bit quicker with the surrendering side of things, because obviously they're a mainland European nation, so we should be a bit more able to get supply and that sort of thing, which is obviously very good. Now, obviously, I have to contemplate here whether to go through Sweden next or to just skip Sweden, go Norway. Because obviously I want to take Norway because Norway used to own us, so it would make sense to Uno reverse card that in its entirety. So, for the jokes, it would make sense. Not sure what joke that would be, but, I guess someone would get a laugh out of that somewhere. But, we'll figure out what we're going to do. I probably will continue playing this off camera, just because I find it fun. And I'm not currently working on anything else, except the video I have to do in a few minutes' time. But beyond that, not really working on too many other videos. I mean, I do technically have to work on a vlog for my vlog channel. However, let me just double check that my brain is working. Today is Tuesday. It is the 23rd of December. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which is the 24th. And then Christmas Day is the 25th. Right. And I'm going to have family over on the 25th. So I might be able to film. I can probably pop away for like 5-10 minutes and film. I'm sure I'll post a vlog on Christmas Day. It'll be fine. Famous last words there, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Just post a vlog on Christmas Day of like Christmas haul or something. Probably. But yeah, it'll be fine. I'll probably say, yeah, it'll be fine about 25 times. So I do apologise. I was very tempted to say it again there, but I'll refuse to say that. Right. We aren't doing too badly here, actually. We've got the majority of Denmark, which is not actually that bad. In terms of, where we should be. I reckon if we can take out this encirclement that we have here, I reckon we'll be in quite a decent position. Because that way all our troops will be able to move across to get Copenhagen. Or I'm not even going to try and pronounce that in the language it's currently in, because I would fail. Because it's not a language I know how to say names in, if I'm being honest. But, should be right. We will just crack on here. We might not even take Norway in this episode. I say episode, it's not going to be a series. This is a simply one-off standalone episode. There will be no series to this whatsoever. So that is obviously very fun. But yeah, there will be a special for New Year's Eve, depending on what day it is. Let me just calculate that for a second here. Bear with me 1 second while I calculate some days. So it's tomorrow's 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 31st is a Wednesday. Yeah, why not do a special? I don't see why not. Do special Wednesdays. I mean, maybe. Could do. Like every so often on like Easter or something. There's no way Easter's going to be a Wednesday as well. I might do it as a Wednesday just for the laugh. But yeah, I reckon this will come out tomorrow. Yeah. Christmas Eve video, yeah. That sounds about right. So this will come out on the 24th. It's being filmed on the 23rd. I film in advance now. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. When it does come out. That is Copenhagen surrendered. I'm hoping here Denmark decides it wants to, there you go. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Lovely jubbly. We'll take the Navy here because the Navy is obviously of high importance to my entire plan. And what I would like to do with Jan Mayen here. Then we'll take all of Denmark because important, and then all of Iceland as well because it is also very important. And now that will effectively give us a lot more territory, which is obviously very good. So very impressed with that. Also, I know I'm going to end up regretting saying this, and I realise I'm going to regret saying this, but we're 25 minutes in. If the game does crash, it won't be too bad. But it does seem to be running a lot better today, to be fair. Like, you know, it's had times where it's circled previously, it's just taken ages to do something. Today it just seems super quick, which is a testament to the Wi-Fi, I would say. Just speeding up the game and its ability to, you know, process and get Wi-Fi, which I think is quite good for it to have that sort of ability. And I mean, the actual, you know, timer in the top right corner is going very fast, which is very good. I say very fast, it's currently April of 1936, but, you know, it's still working its way along, which is really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. But I reckon we should do one last thing in this game before we have to end it at 30 minutes. And that is simply, why is Norway still a country and not part of Jan Mayen? The answer is because I haven't yet taken it over, which we will now start to do. We may finish this video before this is completed, but we will see how it goes. Hopefully we can complete it pretty quickly here. Let's check that we turned the console command off, which, by the way, we haven't. I sometimes do that, where I leave it on accidentally. It doesn't end well, but that's alright. That should be fixed now. Right, hopefully we can push up here and take Norway out pretty quickly here. Because obviously we're motorised infantry, so we should expand up pretty quickly into the territory that we want to occupy. And then fully integrate into our Tone territory. Tone territory is not a word, just for anyone wondering. I still can't speak properly because I'm still not fully better and still not fully able to produce full sentences as I was previously, because, you know, I haven't really properly spoke for this long since I got ill a couple of days ago. I mean, it didn't help that it started out with me having a sore throat, not actually being able to speak much at all. Because every time I speak, it would just hurt, and it was quite painful. So I couldn't really post on that day. And I think that was Monday last week. So, no, not Monday last week. That would have been Tuesday last week. So it would have been Tuesday or Wednesday that would have filmed last week for Friday of last week's video, which obviously didn't come out in the end. So yeah, the cold came on Wednesday because I was hoping to actually be able to record the video for Wednesday, but that didn't happen. So here we are with a special Christmas Eve video instead. Even though Soviet Union episode 3 is scheduled for Friday, by scheduled I mean I'm filming it tomorrow or tomorrow. The answer is I'm filming it tomorrow no matter what. Whether I want to film it another day or anything else does not matter, because it's being filmed tomorrow and that's the final say on that matter. sometimes I have to say things like that out loud, so I actually do them. Because otherwise I will forget, and I will not be bothered to do them otherwise. So it's a way of making things exist. So yeah. Now it has reached the 30-minute mark of this video, which means this video has got to come to an end, which is very unfortunate, as we are just in the middle of trying to fight Norway, which we will have to end upon. But at least we got a nice empire. So if you did like this little one-off special video, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, to everyone watching, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And obviously I know I will speak to you again before the new year, but if you do not watch my channel again before the new year, Happy New Year to you guys. And with that being said, if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when you do subscribe, so you never miss another upload, whether it's a special video or a regular scheduled upload. Make sure you never miss them. Now I shall see you all pretty much. Just need to open the screen recording software so I can actually finish this video here. I shall see you all on Friday for the next episode, which, seeing as is coming out, it's 2 days time, effectively-ish, kind of give or take a little bit, which might actually end up being Boxing Day. It would be Boxing Day. So I'll see you all on Boxing Day, if you're in the UK. I'm not sure if they do Boxing Day in other places, but that's what it's called. But yeah, see you all then for Soviet Union Episode 3. The video should be about the same length as this one, or a little bit shorter. So I shall see you all there, and hope that it is a fun time playing as a communist nation like the Soviet Union, and we'll have a little bit of fun playing them. So I'll see you all there. Bye for now.